Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. 10 minutes away, we'll have jet tickets for the Salt Shed in Clash with Kenzie. We'll get you on the phones for that. And as I said, just a couple seconds away, give us about 60 seconds, we will get to sports, where we will have the exclusive audio of Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, being arrested, and how he drops Michael's name and a couple other things. You have to hear this audio. It's the audio of the day. But first, we just put up Kenzie's picture of her being body painted and eating a chicken wing on our Facebook page. What is the response so far, Case?
Overwhelmingly positive. Kenzie's Q rating, which is, the term used for how popular somebody is, through the roof right now. People love the Kenzie Kane body paint.
Okay.
You said that this photo was taken because you think you were doing an advertisement for hair. Lots of people noting how good your hair looks. Lots of people curious about what flavor of wing it was, where the wings came from. A lot of new followers across social media for both Q101 and all of ourselves. Kenzie, it's like you grew the economy with one photo. I mean, well done. Bravo.
Well, as I said, I didn't appreciate a bunch of people following me when they heard about the picture. And Tino texted in, and I really appreciate this. He said, Kenzie, I just want you to know, I follow you for your personality, and I appreciate that. Hey, I have a son of a bitch.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
All right. Anything else comment-wise on the Facebook page yet, Case?
I just like the guy on Instagram that said, nah, this is crazy.
Nah.
I do not want to be harassed for this.
You're not
I don't.
being
I have
harassed.
such anxiety right
Kenzie,
now.
It's universal approval. If anything, people are complaining that there's too much blur. They want to see more of you.
I like Jesse just texted in. This pic is weak sauce. Too much blur.
I have children.
Hey, good for you.
I'm going to put a warning out here. This is an audio warning. We could put it on the picture, but if you don't behave with this picture, we'll take it down because I'm defending Kenzie here to her honor. So if you don't behave in the comment section, it's coming down.
Can you give examples of what poor behavior might look like so we know not to do it?
This pic is weak sauce, too much blur. That's one
How
example.
about what a whore?
Okay,
Things like that.
Somewhere in there. Because, listen, it's a beautiful art piece.
I'm trying to get it hung up in my house.
Wait, you laughed when I said it was an art piece, Kenzie. You're not supposed to do that. I'm trying to defend you here.
Because it's not an art piece. It was a joke when I took the picture because I was starving and I had been there for hours and it was funny. It's not an art piece.
I think it's artistic.
No, it's something.
All right,
By the way, it's a lemon pepper wing from Wingstop.
There you go.
Oh, that's what you were eating?
Hell yeah.
Lemon pepper.
We're going to eat one wing and one wing only.
That's it. That's all they give you. So it's there. I keep commenting, and let's get to sports.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Before I get to the Marcus Jordan audio, it is noted that we should say the Bulls got rid of Zach LaVine and won. What have I been saying for a couple of years? I like Zach LaVine. He's a good guy, good locker room guy, great for Chicago, but we're not going to win anything with him. In this whole reign, we have to rebuild, and we got rid of him, and they beat the Heat last night, 133-124. 6 players in double figures: Josh Giddey, Modest Buzelis, dropped 24 both, and Buzelis is going to be in the dunk contest.
That's right.
One little wormhole. He can dunk, but he can't do that much by dunking. I didn't see anything creative.
Well, he hasn't been in a dunk contest before.
But I'm saying in games, I want a Dominique Wilkins, or a Jordan Cuff dunk. I want a 360. I in high school at 6'4" and a quarter. Could dunk on a good day on a rim that was bent down a little bit. And that's
You
how...
mean like one of the toddler ones?
No, like a 10-foot...
Because I can dunk on the little tykes downstairs, too.
I want to see you do a Jordan Cuff dunk 360 on the toddler rim. Mm-hmm. Put that picture up. Put that one up. That video will do well.
I do want to see Kenzie in a dunk contest now.
Well, we should do that before the NBA All-Star Game dunk contest. I have a toddler hoop for Harper. You have one, obviously, for Tristan somewhere, Kenzie, in the house. So we'll do that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll get that done.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I hope he does something more creative when he gets there. Now, let's not bury the lead here.
Come on now.
Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, has been arrested. And, quote, I'm Michael Jordan's son. Now, we have the audio coming up in a second. This came from TMZ, the audio. But the footage captured in Florida body cameras at 1:14 a.m. Right around the time cops discovered Marcus and a woman inside the blue Lamborghini SUV. The blue Lamborghini SUV valued at $300,000.
Not bad.
Not bad. for a guy that doesn't have a job, as far as I know. Your dad's Michael Jordan, but I don't know what he does for a living.
I think he just exists as Michael Jordan's son.
Also dated Larsa Pippen, now Michael Jordan's rival.
My man.
And I don't know if that was set up to do that, to just upset Scotty, because Scotty has gone off the rails and looks like Chester Cheeto now. He looks really weird. But apparently Marcus Jordan and a woman inside the Lamborghini SUV got stuck on railroad tracks. They kind of turned to get on the railroad tracks like a road. And then they got in trouble. The cops came. He tried to, kind of say, hey, this is not what you think it is. They say he's slurring. Let's get right to the audio from TMZ. So Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, trying to get out of the ticket with the cops.
But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so...
Do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets, man.
Yeah.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home. And I made a wrong turn. Okay? And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the train track. Which we were not trying to be on.
I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything, and I'm
letting you know. I have concerns.
Well, I appreciate that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I am not inebriated.
So
he tried to pull out a fancy word to prove he wasn't drunk. I am not, what's it called, inebriated?
It's very almost Tiffany Henyard of him, where the cop says, I have concerns, and he goes, I appreciate your concerns,
Yep.
but...
Now, Dave in South Howland checked in and said the same thing we've talked about off the air. If Michael Jordan's your dad, you mentioned that first. I watched this 10-minute body cam footage earlier. He doesn't say it right away. It takes some time before he drops Michael Jordan is my dad's thing. And like Dave in South Howland, like any of us would do. Michael Jordan's my dad. I'm wearing a shirt that says Michael Jordan's my dad. My license plate is a custom Illinois plate that says Michael Jordan's my dad. I don't know how you abbreviate that into 8 letters. MJ is dad?
Yeah,
Would
that
fit?
works. IZ, like you do MJIZDAD.
Yeah. I'd had 69 at the end, too, for the hell of it.
Naturally.
Of
Not
course.
23, but 69.
Oh, my God. So Marcus Jordan said that several times throughout the arrest. And, yeah, so he eventually did get arrested. And he is charged with DUI, property damage, possession of cocaine.
They must be LeBron people, huh?
Yeah. I don't think it was. They said they found a white powdery substance. And to be honest, he actually behaved pretty good during the whole 10 minutes of the whole situation, besides dropping. And listen, I would drop Michael Jordan's my dad. Believe it or not, I've gotten a lot of speeding tickets.
We know.
I've gotten out of several of them. I know this is not a flex. I'm not patting myself on the back by at the time saying, hey, I'm sludge. I'm on my way somewhere. And when I dropped it, I got out of the ticket.
Do you feel good about that?
I do. I feel wonderful about it. That's not, and listen, it doesn't happen anymore. Because now
privilege is awesome. I don't know what I'm complaining about.
See, now they have the stupid speed cameras, and I can't tell the camera I'm Brian or Sludge. It doesn't work. I can't stop. The ticket flashes, and you get it in the mail.
Well, you got to put it on your license plate then.
Let's see. I'm Sludge 69.
Hey, Kenzie, when you get pulled over, do you just show the cop the photo of you in body paint with the chicken wing and they let you go?
No, I honestly, stop it.
No.
I do not do anything like that, and I always get my ticket, I think, which just proves how ugly I am.
Oh, you don't cry?
One time I convinced a cop that he scared me, and I didn't get a ticket. But besides that, I've always got the ticket.
What was he doing to scare you, or just he thought?
Because it was the middle. I was driving, like, literally on country roads, and he was like, it was really weird because I was like, whatever, I'm going like 5 over something. But he was like tailgating me. So I got over. I couldn't tell it was a cop. It was like literally pitch black out. There's no lights, country roads, right?
Yeah.
And so I got over and the guy followed me that way. And then I got over again and he followed me that way. And I actually thought it was like some creepy guy. And I started speeding up because I was nervous.
Yeah.
And then the cop lights went on. And I'm like, oh, crap. And then I told him, and I go, and I even said to him, I go, you shouldn't follow people like that. I go, we're out here in the middle of the night. I go, I thought you were like a guy harassing me. I started speeding up, like to get away from it. I go, I was honestly really freaked out. And I didn't open the window until he like put a badge and stuff up because I was like really freaked out. And he actually apologized and was like, I don't think of that from a woman's perspective. I'm sorry. And then I didn't get a ticket because he was kind of harassing me. And it's like, the middle of the night and dark out, you know? But besides that, I've always gotten the ticket.
So Kenzie's ticket would have been for 7 over the speed limit, but instead she was going 113.
Yeah, I'm like, get away from me, you creep. And then the lights went off. I'm like, oh.
I got another piece of audio you got to hear. So at the end of the arrest, after all this, they start frisking him and putting him in the car. He's like shocked. I'm actually getting arrested. I'm Michael Jordan's son. But here's what he said to the cop when they started frisking him around the front of his pants.
You want to check under my nuts too?
It's not
Go ahead.
really
I feel like you might be.
No, not
I
really.
feel like you might be.
Where is that?
Nah, you can check under there. It's just a big and some big balls, bro.
He's confident, which is nice.
He should have stayed with the Michael Jordan part.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
So I had another request from South Howland this morning. A lot of people in South Howland listening this morning wanting to hear the Marcus Jordan audio again where the cop was frisking him and what he told the cop. This is Michael Jordan's son getting arrested the other night.
Under my nuts too?
No, not really. It's not
Go ahead.
really
I feel like you might be.
No, not
I
really.
feel like you might be.
Where is that?
Nah, you can check under there. It's just a big and some big balls, bro.
He said he was confident. It's good for him.
You should have just kept saying I'm Michael Jordan's son. That might have worked, but it didn't. Well, what will work for you is tickets free for the Salt Shed to see Jet if you call 312-591-8300 right now. You get in, you beat Kenzie in trivia, and you win the tickets. We give them away no matter what. So call now, 312-591-8300 to compete.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
Let's go. We have Jet tickets for the Salt Shed, and I will address the issue with the quarter for the coin toss that has reappeared here in the studio. Yesterday, you heard it was gone after 6 years, and we have accusations and a poll up on our Facebook page of who stole the quarter. There's a quarter back in it to flip, but we'll talk about that after we get done with Clash with Kenzie. So hang tight, because Sarah needs to compete because she's got to get into work, and Sum 41's coming up as well. But Sarah, tell us something about yourself. Ahoy.
Hi, I am a juice shop owner here in town, and my son beat Allie twice and got tickets, so I'm hoping to uphold the family history.
That's a lot to
A
uphold.
juice shop? Where have you been this whole weight loss challenge?
Come on in. I'd love to give you guys some juice.
What's the name of your place?
Be good.
Be good. Well, Brian's been bad AF during this whole thing. You should have went there.
Yeah, I'd be bad. I'd be bad.
Okay.
Where is your shop? Is it in Valpo?
It's in Valpo, yeah.
Okay, and what would be a recommended? Do you do like juice cleanse to get us to lose weight before the final weigh-ins on Friday?
We certainly do. We have a 3-day juice cleanse.
That sounds too long.
Think you can handle it?
No, I thought there was like a 3-minute juice cleanse, like I could drink it and I'd weigh less.
Well, I mean, you could do one bottle, of course, but
It's not a cleanse then, Brian. You see?
Then you're just drinking juice.
3 days?
Yeah, that's a lot of days.
I'm sure they're delicious, and we need to come in there. And again, it's
Be Good.
Be Good in Valpo. Go stop in there and get some juice from our girl Sarah.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. The quarter's back, so call heads or tails, Sarah.
Heads.
It is tails.
Oh.
Dang.
I know. It's weird because, again, that Abe Lincoln's on the back of this quarter. But anyway, I digress.
Well,
So,
this is the land
Let's
of
do
Lincoln.
it, Kenzie.
let's go. So, Kenzie, question number 1. The American supermarket chain Whole Foods is owned by what mega company?
Oh, it's the other, because theirs was green too, and it bothered me. Amazon.
Amazon is right. I love that's how you got there. Theirs was green too.
Well, because it bothered me because Amazon had like the Amazon Go grocery stores, which were great, but they were also green. And I'm like, why would you launch 2 grocery stores with the basis logo of green? The whole thing bothered me. Sorry. Go ahead.
One more thing
I
on your plate.
I know. Really bothered me.
All right, back to Sarah. What chain restaurant offers a, quote, tour of Italy?
Oh, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is right.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Back to Kenzie.
Yes.
How many points are awarded in an NFL game for a safety, Kenzie?
Oh, isn't it 2?
It's 2 points. Good job. getting ready for the Super Bowl's got all our stats in order. Back to Sarah, another sports question. What is the what?
I know, girl, right?
Should I change it for it? No, I got to go in order. What is the difference between the bats used in college baseball compared to Major League Baseball?
They're heavier?
No, it's a good guess. Very good guess. Always a guess. Kenzie, do you know?
I think Major League is wood bat, and that's the only time that happens, correct?
That is right. Good job.
That was my second guess.
Yeah. That's, well,
darn it.
Go with the second guess all the time. The rest of them maybe
that's what they say. Always go with your second guess.
Trust your second instinct. 3-1 is
Good
back
job,
to Kenzie.
Kenzie.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's so supportive. I love her.
Kenzie, in what decade did Jimmy Carter become president?
Oh,
When Kenzie, by the way, does that, it's like, oh boy.
I don't know. He recently died, so it couldn't have been like super long.
So died very aggressively. He died.
He died. I don't know, like the
stepped on it when she
60s.
said
Would
it.
it be like the 60s?
It was not the 60s.
Could you still be alive from the? Yeah, you could be alive from the 60s. Okay. Sorry.
Yes, you could easily be alive from the 60s.
I'm sorry.
He was 100.
I'm just the math on the spot makes me really nervous.
Kenzie, he saw Babe Ruth play baseball.
That means nothing to me.
I'm
What
with
did
you,
Babe
Kenzie.
play?
Math and sports.
So, Sarah, what decade did Jimmy Carter become president?
70s?
70s is right. Good job,
Oh, I
Sarah.
feel so much better about my guess. I was like, this is gonna be embarrassing. It's like the 30s. Okay, that makes me feel better.
1830s.
You were close.
Yeah, right? Okay, same thing.
Back to Sarah.
Yes, 3-2. Sarah can tie it up here.
Sarah, who was fired from Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update after making repeated jokes about O.J. Simpson?
Oh. Man, I can't.
3,
I have no idea.
2, 1. Oh, that's too bad. Kenzie, do you know?
I think it was Norm Macdonald.
It was a Norm Macdonald, which I wish we had time to play the 10-minute montage of his OJ jokes. We'll play some maybe after the song.
We can, clear out 10 minutes of the show. I'm not going to stop you.
It would clearly. I want to do it, but we're not going to do it.
It would bring people together.
We'll play some audio when we come back after Sum 41.
Yes, all right. 4-2 back to Kenzie. She can win with a correct answer.
Oh, boy. Here we go,
Oh my
Kenzie.
gosh.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Kenzie, Rosie the Riveter rose to prominence during what war? Rosie the Riveter.
I think World War II.
World War II is right. Good Lord.
Kenzie.
I'm sorry.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.